Hey guys, it's have a nice day. Today we are going to do the final review on Notos, who just came out about a week ago. So I'm gonna go over his kit. I'm gonna talk about what he is good against and not so good against, as well as my views on his presence for the RTA and E7 Masters. So let's get into his skills. What's his S2? His passive has a unaffected by CR, either gain or decrease. So he can push up, he can get pushed back, assuming he doesn't get sealed. And when he gets to do his S3, which is God of Battle, all his stats will be doubled. And in this mode of his, for 3 turns, um, he's going to fully recover his health and again double all stats, as well as erasing any and all debuffs and buffs for both teams, aside from the unique ones. And his S1 has a 75% chance to defense break, and in the God mode though, or God of Battle, his S1 will do additional damage, but that is when he hits. So after talking about his kit, let's talk about what he's good against and not so good against. So of course, as we all know, when Notos gets his S3, there's very little to stop him, but let's talk about the first two issues that potentially, or challenges with him, that I could see that is going to be hard to pull him off. So the first one is a cleave. Of course, that's probably the easiest way to deal with him, assuming that you can. And then the second one would be crowd control. So he is, unless you are able to run a support with him, say even a Christie at the front, so that could provide him with the ER, or just a general cleanser. He's definitely weak to controls, obviously, so that's something to be mindful of. And I just, as I mentioned before, if you do have support for him, that is also just fine as your solo carry. And the third one is evasion. So let's talk about ways to counteract that. So his S1 does proc, but that is dependent on hitting. And so I have seen people using evasions against him. So I feel like having an artifact like 3F would be a great way to battle those evasion teams. So that's my thought on that. Let's talk about a few different ways to build him. So this is the most generic build I feel like on say Holy Sack, and about 200 or higher. Again, his stats will get doubled. That is why we're running 50% crit chance, and no more than 175 crit damage. I definitely think the immunity set is a must in case he gets sealed and then pushed back. Of course, you face debuffers, you will want support and cleans for the guy, but that's basically the general build on him. So again, higher than 200 would be even better, but the idea is to building with bulk, especially HP, which is what his damage is scaled off of, as you see here, and the first skill as well. So as far as RTA goes and the E7 Masters, I definitely think he's going to have a big presence. This is a unit that when he goes, very little stops him, and of all the things that we mentioned, there are ways to go around it. So with evasion, you could have the CF artifact. Cleave, you just kind of have to hang on to dear life. So let me show you an offense against him, and then I'll showcase an offense with him. So with this offense against a team like Notos and 3 tanks, or 2 tanks rather, and Ruel, this is a team that could easily cleave. So let me go ahead and show you that. We have the artifact here. Okay. And just double checking we have the book. We do. So let's get into it. So as a Notos user, you must make sure that you will get the turn. And a great way to do that is to have things like Arunka, Yellow of course. But given that we do get the right picks, this can be neutralized fairly easily. Yeah, Strays wasn't even needed there. Okay, and that was against Notos, or one of the teams that Notos could be on. Before we go ahead and use him, let me talk about a way to run him. So we have the 200 speed build. We could also run him, which is what I'm running him now. And let me gear back on what I had, which is this guy, I believe. So another way to run him is a slow base speed build, with Harseti if you are permanently going to use her. So just an idea on my guild arena defense. So the idea for this defense with alongside Notos, we have Harseti that forces people to play slow. We have the 2 tanks, and I'm basically trapping Water Hwangyang and with my highest defense on Harseti, and her on Knowledge Seed could potentially give the opponent some issues, and so that is the way that I am keeping him for arena. Now ignore the 46 crit chance. I haven't really settled on the build yet. When I do, I can definitely easily mod him or not, depending on the speed. But I do think 200 is a more generic build without the need of Harseti. So now that we have showcased the offense against him, let's try something with him. So let us go on, say, let's see. Let's go on this guy. And so this guy only has Setsuka as in. Let me see if I can face something with like a double debuffers. I don't. That's unfortunate. Alright, well then unfortunately, let me see one more time here. I have showcased him before. Let's try on listing then. It's not exactly, I basically just want to show you another way to deal with ER or effectiveness debuffers. But let's see here. So if we want to use Notos here, I think immunity is a must. We will have Christy provide the additional ER for him. Let's have the ER anyway. We have that's fine. This is my other ill enough, and let's think of another way to wait. So let's have the CF. We do. And what is a good one here? I don't feel like we need it, but do we need a cleanser? Feel like we already have one. Let's just have Genesis Russ, who is immune. So that's something that we could use for an offense like that. Now imagine they have another debuffer where we could use Christy more reasonably.
When the festival starts, let's dance together.
Let thy guard down, born of thy wretched sacrifice. May rapture flourish the world.
I should have had the Bastion of Pelusia on Christy, but that's alright. That's also fine, I think. Oh, I forgot my Notos is base speed.
Give yourself to me.
Alright, let's just S1 here. So now that we have survived their attacks, that is C, if we can just nuke them out. Oh, I think Ras is gone here. Oh, we were lucky. So let's do that.
I bestow upon you my greatest honor. Take pride as you know.
I was near.
I will save everyone. Ha! Just wait and see. Don't reject it. I'm simply hastening your future.
Impressive. Let's see what you've got. Excellent.
And basically there you have it. Let's see here if the damage it should proc anyway. So yeah, I have showcased both an offense against him and with him. Thank you very much for watching. Now the final review on him, I do think he's actually worth a pity, coming from a cleaver main. But I will preface by saying that I'm only saying that because in Guild Wars and Arena, well, and obviously RTA, he's going to be very useful. That is not a unit that I regretted pulling for. So use your own judgment. Hopefully this video shows what shows you an idea of what you could use with him and for him. And so until next time, I want to thank you all for watching, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye.